Hello everyone. Previously, we had discussed about the advanced date and time handling in the JavaScript. Today, we'll be discussing about creating custom DSLs in JavaScript. So, while I say DSLs, it is nothing but domain specific languages, right? So, custom domain specific languages, DSLs, simply simplify the specific tasks by creating readable, task focused abstractions. Again, I'm telling simple terms, custom DSLs or the domain specific languages simplify specific tasks by creating readable, task focused abstractions, right? So first let's try to implement the same with the example math DSL. So second example we'll be going with let's go with this one. This is enough basically. Let's try to understand the same thing by let me quickly come here. Let's see with the example math DSL. This is just the example for the math DSL, right? I'll quickly come here. Sorry, I'll just pass here ahead of x comma by here. Let's return something here. Let me give here a return x plus y, right? Next, I'll just come here. I'll just make use of the subtraction, nothing but I'll just give here sub. I'll pass the same parameters x comma y here again. I'll quickly come here. In this case, I'll just give here x minus y. So next, let's so what did I do here? So yeah, I'll just come out of this. Let me log quickly here. I have made use of calc, right? Calc, yeah, this is fine. Calc dot add of I'll just give some random numbers. In my case, I'll just give 5,3 here. Let me copy the same thing and make the necessary changes quickly here. Just come here. This will be same. Instead of add, I'll just make this one sub. I have considered sub, right? So here also let it be the same number. So if I try to run the code, this has to give us the output. 5,3 is nothing but we are performing addition right here 8, and this has to give 5 minus 3, nothing but 2. So unexpected identifier sub where. So what's wrong here? Oh yeah, let me give comma here. Yeah, now we are getting the output 8 and 2. I had missed the comma here, so this is fine. Now this one we are getting 8 and this one we are getting 2. I'll quickly explain what I have done here. So DSL functions here, this one. While I say DSL functions, I'm speaking of the add and sub. Nothing but what it does here, it defines the high level math operations. This one, DSL functions such as add and subtraction, nothing but the sub what I've considered here. This defines high level math operations and simplified usage as well. It focuses only on the addition and subtraction. You can clearly see here. Even I have logged the same thing. We are getting the proper output as well, right? So this is it. I hope the concept of this one math DSL or the custom domain specific languages is completely clear. So the concept of creating the custom DSLs in JavaScript is clear. You can try out with other examples. So let me do one thing. Let me show you one more example. This time, let's consider CSS like DSL for styling, right? Let me quickly create function here. Let me give CSS function name and let me pass the parameter styles here. So within this one, let's quickly return object here. Let's go with all the entries. I'll just make use of the object dot entries here. Dot entries, and let's pass the styles. Let's map something key and value we need to consider, right? I'll just give key and value itself here within the array. So let me quickly come here. Let's make use of the template literals. Within the flower braces, I'll just give here. Let me pass the key here. This is fine. And we need value as well, right? So let me quickly pass the value here. So I did something wrong here. What did I do here? Oh yeah, let me consider one more this one here, parenthesis. Let me close this one here. So I forgot that one basically. So I'll just make use of the join here. Fine. Then let me quickly come out of this one function. Let me give here, let me log something here. Let me make use of console log and CSS is the function name, right? So within this one, I will give color. Let's set this one to something. I'll just give here color blue and also font size. Let me set this one to something. I'll just give here within the strings. Let me give here 20 pixels. So the output that we need to get here is within the flower basis we need to get color blue and the font size 20 pixel, right? That's what we are expecting. Let me run the code. So yeah, not within the flower basis, sorry. Yeah, this one, the color blue and the font size 20 pixel we are getting. So I'll quickly explain what I've done here. So function here CSS. So what I have written here, this basically this function converts the JS object to the CSS like syntax. So again I'm telling this converts JS to the JS objects to CSS like syntax. And what is its main usage? Basically it simplifies the inline style generation. You can clearly see here this is simplifying the inline style generation, right? So basically again I'm telling what this function is doing here. This function converts a JS object to the CSS like syntax. And what is its usage then? It is simplifying the inline style generation. You can clearly see here when I try to run the code, we are getting the color blue, font size 20 pixel, right? Which is absolutely correct. So this is it. So I hope the concept of CSS like DSL for styling and also math DSL is completely clear. Nothing but the concept of creating the custom DSLs in JavaScript, nothing but domain specific languages. While I say DSL, it is domain specific language. I hope the concept of creating custom DSLs in JavaScript is completely clear. So next we will be discussing about the JavaScript symbol registry. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.